Welcome to this power flow. So we're going to very quickly warm up by coming into a yogic squat. So take the feet at 45 and then just open the hips using the elbows, bringing them into the inner knees, bringing the hands together in prayer and flexing the elbows against the knees by bringing the hands down in front of the chest. Lengthen the spine, lengthen the back of the neck, and just stay here for a few breaths. And if moving side to side feels good for the hips, please take those small movements and gently work into opening those hip joints. And begin to deepen your breath as you ground through the soles of the feet. Get in touch with the feeling of earth beneath you as the breath brings space into the mind and into the body. On your next breath, I just want you to open up into a twist. So I will mirror you, opening out the left arm. Push the left elbow into the knee. And reach back with the right hand. And maybe the left fingertips ground and you turn and open the chest, turn the gaze. You don't have to look all the way back at the hand, but keep that right knee and right hip opening. Along with the chest. Take a breath in. And as you exhale, bring it back. Place the fingertips on the ground in front of you and swap sides. So this time, right hand grounds, right hand fingertips are active, open, left arm out. Push into that knee with the right arm. Open wide the chest. Really bring that left arm back as far as you can, turning the gaze. Maybe it doesn't go all the way to the hand. Keep the left knee opening. Left thigh working, left hip opening. Try and not sink into the shoulder too much. Take one more inhale. And exhale, bring it back. And then just roll over. Come onto hands and knees. Bringing yourself into cat and cow. So inhaling, tilt the tailbone up first. So moving from the hips. Roll the movement all the way up the spine until the crown of the head is the last thing to point up. And then again, moving from the hips, so tilt the tailbone down and bring the round all the way up the spine. When you reach the upper back, push the ground away with the hands. Let the crown be the last thing to drop down. And again, just repeat from hips all the way up to crown. Articulate the spine. And when we move from bottom to top, that's when we know that the entire spine gets the benefit of the articulation. Doing it to your own breath. Take one more breath. And then inhale back to a neutral spine. As you exhale, tuck the toes, push the hips high, take a downward facing dog, walk the legs. Activate the hands, fingers are spread wide. Make sure that when the hands are the foundation of a pose that you activate them to stabilize the wrists, gripping the mat lightly with the fingertips. Push the chest towards the thighs. So as the knees bend, I want you to really focus on finding length from the palms of your hands all the way up to the tailbone. So you want a beautiful stretch. You want to feel it in the shoulders, but keep the shoulders and the collarbones nice and broad. Then hug them in towards the ears, broaden them out, find some space, and keep walking, find length. Okay, and then on your next inhale, I want you to bring your right leg up to the sky. And as you exhale, step it forward. Bring the back knee down into a low lunge. Raise the chest up, broaden across the shoulders. Maybe you take a couple of blocks under the hands here if you want to. Toes can be tucked on the back foot, or you can untuck them if it feels better for you. And side to side here is really nice sometimes. But if you prefer stillness, be still. Come to the breath, breathing deeply in and all the way out. Take 2 more breaths like that here, holding it. Last breath. On your next inhale, keeping the foot and the knee where they are, just inhale to walk yourself back. Find your half splits, Ardha Hanuman. Let the front foot come up onto the heel. Those of you that have practiced with me before, you know that this is one of my favorite poses. It's a little bit of hard work, but you pull the front foot towards the back knee. Keeping the front foot activated, pointing the toes towards your own forehead. Spine is nice and tall. And again, you can use blocks here under each hand to give yourself a little bit more space, but that broad shoulder feeling, that heart shining towards the floor somewhere in front of you, and that scissor action in the hips. So the action of pulling front heel towards back knee gives you that scissor action. It's the same thing, but if it makes more sense for you to pull the right hip back and the left hip forward, you will feel that it does the same thing in the body. Hold it here. Those of you that might feel like deepening a little bit, you can take an inhale. And then as you exhale, maybe you can find a little depth, keeping the front foot active. And again, it's like when you come into a forward fold. It is belly towards thigh, lengthening the rib cage towards the knee, chest towards the foot. And then hold it here, whether you're still up with a tall spine or whether you have deepened, just hold it here. Take 2 long breaths. Keep the action in the hips going. So you're still pulling right hip back, left hip forward. Feel how that stabilizes the hips and helps you balance. Your last breath. Those of you that have deepened, take 1 more inhale to straighten up, bring the spine up. And everyone exhale, forward, back into low lunge. Plant the hands, tuck the back toes under, step it back. Take another downward facing dog, activate the hands, broaden through the collarbones. Pedal the feet and finding length from hands all the way up to the tailbone, pushing chest towards thighs. Maybe really allow yourself to tilt those hips as you step, working the body the way you want to here, in motion. Head stays dropped, you're looking back at your own feet. And on your next inhale, I want you to inhale the left leg up. And as you exhale, step it forward between the hands. Let the back knee come down, find your low lunge. As much length in the back leg as possible. Again, blocks can come in handy here under each hand if that's what you need for more space. And side to side to begin with maybe, or you can stay moving. Just working into that quad of the right leg. Toes can be tucked or untucked in the back foot. And just go to where it feels comfortable for you to open up that back thigh. And if you're coming to stillness, stay here. Take a couple of breaths, breathing deeply in and all the way out. Last breath. On your next inhale, slowly walk the hands back. Lengthen through the front leg. Activate the front foot, toes towards forehead. Ground through the hands, whether it's just the fingertips or the entire palms down, as long as the spine is straight. Holding it here, activating those hips. This time left hip pulls back, right hip pulls forward, or the heel towards the knee. Sometimes that makes more sense, that isometric engagement in the muscles, feeling how that intensifies the stretch in the back of that left leg. Take an inhale. And keep breathing in your position unless you want to deepen on the exhale. Again, it is a lengthening of front side body along the front leg. 2 more breaths. Last breath. And then on your next inhale, slowly walk it forward, back into your low lunge. Plant the hands, tuck the back foot toes under, take a step back, downward facing dog. And this time we're going to come into stillness. Activate the hands, spread the fingers wide. Make sure that you adjust the distance between the hands and the feet if you need to make sure that there's equal balance between hands and feet. And it feels really balanced and light. Pulling the navel towards the belly, pointing the tailbone up to the sky, grounding the heels towards earth, gripping lightly the mat with the fingertips, broadening across the collarbones, pushing chest towards thighs, feel the shoulders. Take 1 more breath. And then slowly inhale, bend the knees, bring the gaze to between the hands. Exhale, walk feet to hands, staying in a forward fold, placing the feet intentionally as wide as the hips, big toes slightly in, heels slightly out. Grab your elbows. Take a little sway side to side. Stay with the breath. Take 1 more inhale. And as you exhale, drop your arms, bend your knees, and slowly inhale, rolling all the way up to stand. Breathing out when you get there. And just giving yourself a few moments to regulate the blood flow back to normal. Stay with your beautiful Ujjayi breath. Breathing nice and deep, soft in the body. Mountain is not quite there yet. You're just grounding through the soles of the feet. And feeling that warm up in the body already. Feeling the heat and the flow beginning to move. Okay, we're going to work this as a ladder flow. All right, so we're going to build it pose by pose, groups of poses by groups of poses. All right. So begin to bring mountain into the body. Lifting kneecaps, navel slightly in towards spine. Activate the hands. Activate the arms. Lengthen up through the crown, even as you ground down through the feet. Back of the neck is long, face is soft. Take a deep breath in. Through the nose, let it out. Inhale, mountain up, coming up onto the balls of the feet. Exhale, namaste, ground the heels. Cactus, inhale. And as you exhale, step the right leg back for pyramid. Keep the front leg straight. Ground the hands. Inhale, left leg up. As you exhale, step the foot back, preparing for wild thing on the inhale, coming up. And then exhale, step to lunge. And then inhale, warrior two, but I want you to do it as if you're drawing a bow and arrow. So right arm draws back, and instead of the palm facing down, facing to the side, warrior two, bow and arrow. And then exhale back into Uttanasana, fold, bending through the knees. Inhale, rise, mountain up, coming up onto the balls. Exhale, namaste. Inhale, cactus. And exhale, step the left foot back, find pyramid. Back foot is up on the ball as a variation. Inhale, right leg up. Exhale, step the right foot back behind you, preparing for wild thing. Inhale, then coming up into wild thing. Exhale, step to lunge. See how slowly you can go. Use those obliques and core muscles. Step to lunge. Warrior two, variation, bow and arrow. Draw the left arm back. Exhale, Uttanasana. Inhale, mountain up, coming up onto the balls. Exhale, namaste. A little variation here, chair pose, sweep the arms back and up. Exhale, step the right foot back to pyramid variation. Let the back foot stay on the ball. Inhale, left leg up. Exhale, bring the left foot back behind you for wild thing prep, and then inhale, wild thing. Exhale, step to lunge. Warrior two, bow and arrow. And now, as you exhale, you're going to punch the ground. So bring your right fist to the ground. Pow. So this is like a power thing. And then twisted lunge. So sweep the left arm up and twist to the left. Exhale, Uttanasana, come back. Inhale, mountain up. Exhale, namaste. Chair pose, inhale. Left leg steps back, pyramid. Right leg up, inhale. Step it back, prep for wild thing. Inhale, wild thing coming up. Exhale, step to lunge. Warrior two, bow and arrow. Exhale, punch, left fist comes down. Twisted lunge, inhale, sweep the right arm full circle. And exhale, Uttanasana. Inhale, mountain up. Exhale, namaste. Chair pose, inhale. Right leg steps back. Pyramid. Left leg up, three-legged dog. Exhale, wild thing prep. Inhale, wild thing. Exhale, step to lunge. Warrior two, bow and arrow. And then punch, exhale, right fist to earth. Twisted lunge, circle the left arm. Exhale to half splits. Inhale, warrior three, arms fly back. Exhale, Uttanasana. Inhale, mountain up. Exhale, namaste. Chair pose, inhale. And left foot steps back, pyramid. Right leg up, three-legged dog. Exhale, wild thing prep. Inhale, wild thing. Exhale, step to lunge. Warrior two, bow and arrow. Exhale, punch. Twisted lunge, inhale. And exhale, half splits. Warrior three, inhale. Exhale, Uttanasana. Mountain up, inhale. Exhale, namaste. Chair pose, inhale. Right leg back, pyramid. Three-legged dog, left leg up. Wild thing prep. Wild thing. And stepping to lunge. Warrior two, bow and arrow. And punch. Twisted lunge, inhale. Half splits, exhale. Warrior three, inhale. And then hug the right knee in, exhale. Inhale, right knee up. Exhale, step it down, Uttanasana. Mountain up, inhale. Exhale, namaste. Chair pose, inhale. And left leg back, pyramid. Right leg up, inhale. Wild prep, exhale. Wild thing, inhale. Exhale, step to lunge. Warrior two, bow and arrow. And punch, power. Twisted lunge, circle the right arm. Exhale, half splits. Warrior three, inhale. Exhale, hug the left knee. Inhale, rise, bring the left knee up with the arms. And then exhale, just step it down, Uttanasana. Mountain up, inhale. Exhale, namaste. Chair pose, inhale. And step right leg back, pyramid. Left leg up. Wild thing prep. Inhale, wild thing. And exhale, step to lunge. Warrior two, bow and arrow. Exhale, punch. Twisted lunge, circle the left arm. And half splits. Warrior three, inhale. Hug the right knee in. Rise with the right knee. And then cross right knee over left knee, temple seat. Circle to the right. We're going to take 2 more. Skandasana, so to the back of the mat. Bring everything to the back of the mat. And then inhale, reverse, circling the right arm and then the left. You can straighten through the front leg if that feels good. Exhale, Uttanasana. Mountain up. Exhale, Namaste. Chair pose, inhale. And left leg back, pyramid. Right leg up. And wild thing prep. Wild thing. Step to lunge. Warrior 2, bow and arrow. And punch. Twisted lunge, inhale. Exhale, half splits. Warrior 3, inhale. And hug the left knee. Rise, left knee up with the arms. And then cross, temple seat. Exhale, hands to heart. Circle to the left. And then big step back, skanda. And then reverse, inhaling, circling left arm, followed by the right, all the way up. And exhale, Uttanasana. Woohoo! Inhale, mountain up. Feel the sweat and enjoy the movement. Exhale, Namaste, slight reprieve. Inhale, chair pose. Exhale, right leg back. Let's go again. Left leg up. Wild thing prep. Wild thing. Step to lunge. Ooh. Warrior 2, bow and arrow. And punch. Twisted lunge. Half splits. Warrior 3, fly the arms back. Hug the right knee. And then right knee up with the arms. Cross, temple seat. Circle to the right. Big step, Skandasana. And then reverse, inhale. And then circle to the front. And then keep going, arms, matrix. This feels like rest now. Exhale, step forward, Uttanasana. Inhale, mountain. Exhale, Namaste. Inhale, chair pose. Exhale, left leg back. Right leg up, inhale. Wild thing prep. Wild thing. And exhale, stepping to lunge. Warrior 2, inhale, bow and arrow. And punch. Twist. Half splits. Warrior 3. Hug the left knee in. Rise, bringing everything up with the knee. Cross, temple. Circle left. Big step back, skanda. Reverse. Circle to the front. Keep going, matrix, inhale. And exhale, Uttanasana. Almost there, guys. Almost there. Inhale, mountain up. Exhale, namaste. Chair pose, inhale. Exhale, right leg back, pyramid. Left leg up. Exhale, wild prep. Inhale, wild thing. And step to lunge. Warrior 2, bow and arrow. And punch. Twist. Half splits. Warrior 3. Hug the right knee. And then bring everything up. Temple seat. Circle right. Big step back, skanda. Reverse. Circle to the front. Keep going, matrix. And then a curtsy squat. Exhaling to the front. Bend that right knee. Bring the right foot heel to the butt. And then left hand grounds, half moon, inhale. Exhale, step it down, Uttanasana. Mountain up. Exhale, namaste. Chair pose, inhale. And left foot back. Pyramid. Right leg up as you inhale. Wild thing prep. Exhale. Wild thing, inhale. And exhale, step to lunge. Warrior 2, inhale. And punch. Twist. Half splits. Warrior 3. Hug the left knee. Coming up, bring the knee with you. Temple seat. Circle left, inhale. And exhale, skanda. Reverse. Circle to the front. Arms keep going, matrix. And then curtsy squat. So come all the way to the front, knee behind knee. And right hand grounds this time, half moon, inhale. And exhale, Uttanasana. Mountain up, inhale. Exhale, Uttanasana. Slowly rolling up. And exhale, namaste. I have a huge smile on my face. Hopefully you do too. And just feel the body. Feel the sweat. The blood pumping, the heart racing, the energy flowing, grounding through the soles of your feet to earth. Let the joy of the flow glow in. Taking one more breath here. And then one more time, inhale, mountain up. Exhale, Uttanasana. Take a halfway lift with the fingers grounded. And as you exhale, step it back, downward facing dog. Inhale, bring the knees down to the mat. Exhale, find kneeling seat. Bring the hands to the thighs. Open through the heart. Maybe a smile is still on your face. I'm going to slowly wind down this practice with a reclined twist. So using your next few breaths, come all the way down onto the bum, coming all the way down to the back, hugging the knees into the chest, taking a little side to side here. And then while we're here, actually, let's open the outer hip. So bring the feet to the ground, cross right ankle over left knee, slowly bringing the legs in towards the chest. Clasp the hands behind the knee or the thigh. Stay with that conscious breath. Back nice and neutral. Two more breaths. And then on your next exhale, slowly bring the left foot back to the mat. Uncross the foot and cross it the other way. So left ankle to right knee. Inhale, draw the legs in towards the chest. Get your left arm through the hole between your legs, clasping the hands together around your kneecap or the back of the right thigh. Hold it here. Come to the breath. Relaxing neck and head. And even though the arms are working, see if you can relax everything else as much as possible. Arms are as comfortable as possible. Deep breaths, letting the air travel in and out through the nose. Two more breaths. And your next breath, gently bring the right foot back to the mat. Uncross the legs. Gently bring the knees back into the chest. Maybe take a happy baby or your version of a neutral spine. So happy baby is really beautiful, but I also like to take what I call an upside down child, which is just to let the knees fall out to the side, have my elbows on the ground, and just support my legs. And I can do a bus driver kind of movement, so as if I've got a big steering wheel between my hands and just steering left and right. Sometimes that feels really good. You can try that if you like. Take one more breath, no matter where you are. And then if your knees are separated, just bring the knees back together. Shift the hips a little bit over to the left. Take an inhale. And with your right hand on the exhale, guide your knees down to the right. Opening left arm out to the side, turning the gaze to the left. Staying with the conscious breath. And every time you inhale here, send your breath into the left side body. Breathing into the left side of the waist, left side of the rib cage, left armpit. And then as you exhale, it's allowing the left shoulder and the knees and the right shoulder to just soften down towards earth, either side of the spine. Last breath. On your next inhale, bring everything back to center. Straighten out through the spine, breathing out as you do that. And then squeeze the knees on your next inhale. Shift the hips over to the right before you exhale, bringing the knees down, this time to the left side, using your left hand to guide, right arm out to the side, and the gaze also to the right this time. And again, use your breath here so that the inhalation is now going into right side body, right side of the waist, right side of the rib cage, right armpit. And that softening of both shoulders and knees down, either side of the spine as you exhale. And feel how the lower back responds as you open right side body with the inhale. And as you soften knees and shoulders on the exhale. Stay with the breath. Last breath. And then your next inhale brings your knees all the way back up to center. Make sure you straighten out the spine, sacrum to the back of the head. Maybe take a gentle rock side to side here for this last part. Stay with the breath for these last few moments, taking a deep breath in through the nose. And then as you exhale, let it go through the mouth. Let your whole body come all the way down onto the mat for your final resting pose of Shavasana. And as you lie here, feel your body thanking you for the movement. Letting go of all effort now in breath and body. Make sure that the lower back is as long as you can make it. You can just tuck the tailbone under, make sure the sacrum is nice and long, and then place the hips back down. And then let the whole back body sink and melt into the floor like a puddle. And everything just becomes formless. Front body so light it rises with space. Feel the energy, the heat, and the flow in your body as you let go of everything now and allow yourself to come into rest. And please now stay in Shavasana as long as you want. And from me, thank you for practicing with me. I hope you enjoyed this flow. Namaste.